Hi guys, I'm currently at the quarry located at Kubwa, Abuja, Nigeria. I am Charisma Automobiles and I will be interviewing Mr. Raji Muhammad Adi, which happens to be my very good friend. He's a very active personality, always on site.
Charisma Automobiles.
Hey, my guy. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Long time.
I'm good. How's the business?
No, we are pushing.
Welcome.
Before we begin, can you give us a quick overview from your own perspective what the trucking business or the trucking industry is all about?
All right. The trucking business is an industry of its own that has to deal with the transportation of goods from point A to point B. Here we do the business. We do it here locally within Abuja and also do it interstate. That's transportation of goods from here Abuja to other states like Niger, Jos, Nasarawa, even down to Benue. We do transport materials too.
Lovely.
So aside transportation of these aggregates, that's building materials that you can see around me, we also do the transportation of goods ranging from rice feeds, bird, chicken feeds, and others. It doesn't start here and end here. The trucking business is a big industry of its own. Even the transportation of petroleum is also done by all these trucks. Transportation of diesel also done by all these trucks. But the ones we particularly put in focus here, the ones we major here is the transportation of all these building materials, ranging from our own dust, three-quarter, any kind of building materials that has to do with the blasting of these rocks, and then down to the transportation. That's what we do partake here.
Thank you. What's a good week versus a bad week in this business?
Well, you know, this truck, if someone buys it, he's actually buying it to make money, not to make loss. But there's no business without loss, and then there's no business without gain. They go hand in hand.
Yes, exactly.
A bad week to us is a week where maybe your car has an issue, and then, you know, some issue you cannot predict. The issue that's supposed to solve in an hour, you might end up spending a day or 2 days just trying to solve that issue. So a bad week has to do with a week that doesn't get you the money that you are expecting to hit at the end of the week. And then a good week sums up to a week that you make that money that you always target. Let's say you target so amount of money and then you hit that target. That's what we call a good week. Okay. A bad week is when you make a quarter of that money that you're supposed to make. That's what we call a bad week. Bad week doesn't mean maybe accident or something. It's something that moves all the time on the road. So, but with carefulness and then with the good drivers that we have on ground, all those things we tend to prevent it at our own best. Then we now join it with prayers, you know.
Exactly. Nice. So what are the common misconceptions about the trucking business that you would like to clear up?
One thing people always think is this trucking business is only meant for big companies or let me say wealthy people. Well, it's not it. Even as an individual or a group of people, you can always gather some money and then get your own truck. Then hopefully at the end of, let's say 2-3 years time, your investment should be back to you. Understand? It's not only meant for big companies or just individual. Once you have, even aside buying your own truck, there are people that invest in buying old ones.
Yes.
You buy old one, refurbish it and then put it on the road. It can work for you for like some months, 6 months, 1 year, you sell it, you get your own money. The saying of is only meant for big companies is not true. Even the big companies come down to rent from the individuals. So it's for everyone. Everyone can.
People say that truck always break down and they are prone to accident. Can you clear this up for us?
Well, you know, a truck is a machine, and a machine, just like we learned in our physics, a machine is not 100% perfect. A machine, I think, is 99%. So that 1% is meant for some uncertainties. Your truck can only break down when you get a truck that is not good. You understand? Just like the way you sell vehicles now. You can, by seeing some vehicles, you know, this vehicle cannot last for more than a year.
Yes, exactly.
You know, so these are the things that happen. Someone can end up buying a refurbished car that is not well refurbished, and then you say, "No, I bought a new truck. I bought blah blah. It can't break down. It can't." No, it's not. If you want to get a good one, if you want to buy a truck, you have to like get a good one, a solid one that will take you 2-3 years before you hear anything. The truck had to sleep on the road before the mechanic came around and then fixed the car. So, and then the issue of falling is accident. You can always prevent accident before it happens. But once it happens, you just find solution to fixing whatever happened. But accident comes with with or without our knowing. You understand? It's not something that you willingly take yourself and then
exactly.
fall the car off. It's something that happens, but it's not always true. It's not always true. But with the goods road that we have within this Abuja here, if you notice, I don't think you can remember last time you saw a truck in an accident. So we try as much as possible to give the ones that we know they can drive very well, and then prevent anything that can occur on the road. And then the breaking down of the road, we ensure that we give the ones that they maintain our car. We have good mechanics that always fix all those issues for us. But breaking down is not true. It's when you buy a bad product that you get a bad result.
Yes, exactly.
And again, we invest very well in our drivers. We make sure our drivers are clear and clean. What I mean by clear and clean is, we know them. Some of them are but we make sure from our own side that our person is clean and clear. Didn't take anything before he goes on the road. Then we make sure they are not reckless people. We make sure that they do things that they are supposed to do. We monitor them, give them a very thorough monitoring that they don't have a way to misbehave. Even if they do, we have a way of punishing them that they won't even think of doing it next time.
For someone that wants to earn in this business, what advice would you give to them?
Well, before you start anything in life, you have to consult. So I will start by saying a consultation. After doing your consultation, then you make your own research. Or if you like, you can do your own research before consultation. But I will always say you consult. Consult people that are into the business. Consult someone that is into the business. This is what he does. This is what he does for a living. You can consult 1 or 2 persons. It doesn't have to be just one person. You can consult 1, 2, 3 persons. Even drivers, there are some drivers that you can sit them, ask them some few questions. If you are well convinced with their answers, you can just tell them thank you, or maybe tell them to connect you with their boss, and they will surely do that, which will now lead to maybe proper consultation. Then you will get your own result that you want. So if you are satisfied with the answers you get, you can decide to indulge in the business and then make some money too for yourself.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hadi. I'm happy for the information you have shared.
Anytime.
And I believe that we're going to be doing more and more businesses together.
Sure, no problem.